SoundHound, ticker symbol SOUN. We are just a short while away, maybe about 45 minutes, as I'm making this live, during a live preparation for the SoundHound earnings. Now, we're particularly keen on this one. It's right up there with, you're going to sit down for this, NVIDIA. I like this one. There's a lot of energy around this stock, a lot of passion around this stock, and it's very, very interesting. I think that this is a stock that stands out by itself, proprietary and unique, and can do something great, but has yet not walked into the spotlight. I honestly feel there's a lot of potential here. This is a very exciting stock. And this is why we're covering it this afternoon, other than the fact that one of my members requested it, of course. But anyway, let's do this analysis. Then we're going to break the show. We are live right now. This is unedited as it happens, making it live. And then we're going to go into the live earnings. So this video, when you see it, will take you to the earnings. What you'll probably see is the optimize earnings afterwards, because it will stream live. Then I optimize the quality of the sound, improve the phone calls, upgrade it in 4K, and then this video I'm making now will link to that, and you can go and check it out. And I strongly suggest you do, not for the 1 cent per person that I earn for watching it, but I like this stock. I don't own it, remember. I only own the S&P. I'm not here to pump and dump stock. I'm here to provide the best service. But I believe if people watch this and it ranks up, it will start to get noticed and start to do very well. My first target is getting it through the $10. So that's what we want to do. Hopefully you do. It doesn't bother me. I don't own the stock. I only own the S&P. So full disclosure, there is my portfolio. You can see I'm 100% in the S&P. Can you see there? The 0.9 share of Apple is just what I've won. But you can see I'm 100% in VU. And I've gone from 5,000 to 131,000 live on the show. So I've had some success. I think you'd agree. 19 trades, 19 wins. I never lose. And I've never lost since January, since I rebalanced my portfolio. So, okay, SoundHound. Let's have a look at it. Why am I excited about SoundHound? Well, SoundHound engages in the development, owning and commercialization of voice, sound and natural language, artificial intelligence, technologies and related activities. I like it. There's a connection in my musical world, being Sir Elton John's world piano man. I do like the connections here. It's headquartered in Santa Clara, California. Let me give you some of the numbers on the screen to share with you, and then we're going to go into some full analysis. Tap the like button if you like this, and consider subscribing as well, because I'm going to give you content now you can only get if you pay premium services on many platforms. I'm going to give it to you for free right now. We're going to start off nice and simple with Robin Hood, but Caven, as the CEO, hope to have Caven on the show. Many of you have already emailed him and emailed Caven, and hopefully get Caven on the show. So that'll be interesting. 2005 maintenance is 50%, so it's regarded as relatively low risk. To give you an idea, the S&P is 25% maintenance risk. Market cap 2.7 billion. Negative earnings, as you can see, negative. What that means is the price that you're paying is negative. This stock doesn't make any money. It's pre-profit. Dividend yield, no dividend yield. Average volume 34 million. Today's volume so far 31 million. Expect that to go up during the earnings tonight. It's a very volatile stock. You can see the highs and the lows. If we scroll down and take a better look, this is the way I'd like to show you it. It's probably a better way to show you it. We can see that in Robinhood, I don't really care what Robinhood investors are doing. I'm not interested in retail investors. I'm looking for institutions, insiders, hedge funders. These are my friends on X. And don't disregard my friends here, of course. You're all my friends here in Robinhood. But as far as moving the stock, we can't move the stock. It's why I have friends on X and Instagram, who CEOs that I meet, hedge fund managers that I talk to. These are the people that move the stock. These are the people that can change the direction. So I'm not really interested in whether Robinhood investors are buying it or not. They're just chasing the stock. Maybe you are. I don't know. We all do it. So what I'm interested in is hedge funders. Where are they going with the stock? Well, recently they've been trimming this off more than they've been buying it. What about the insiders though? Insiders have been buying it recently. See that? I like that. That's a good sign. However, we'll establish in a few moments whether that is actual purchases or automated tax purchases. It may not be anything exciting. We'll cover it in a moment. Anyway, scrolling on down, you can see what's important is the stock is moving very quickly in the right direction. We could get a blow-off earnings tonight. It's going in the right direction. Still losing money, but could we become cash positive tonight? Possibly. What would that do for the stock psychologically? It would be fantastic. Now then, we do have this poll running right now, which is better than Reddit, better than StockTwits, better than X, better than Facebook, better than everything, because we now rank on Google. We've just put this out a few hours ago. It's already had 58 votes in just a few hours. Let me show you this. And you can all find this, and it's important because people learn about the stock, which way it's going, because this isn't idiots in Reddit rooms talking nonsense. This is real investors, real people, not bots, not scammers, not trolls, not some agenda. Remember, I only own the S&P. I'm not here to pump the stock. But I asked you in this question here, will they beat on earnings? Well, our investors, real investors, 88% of you say beat. This is very, very good. Now, if you want to see this all over Google and rank, click the share button under the poll. So you're going, well, where is it? How do I go and vote on it? It's our community tab. It's always been there. You just don't pay attention to it. What do I mean? If you scroll over here and look on the homepage of the channel, it's really, really powerful because YouTube is owned by Google and ours polls actually rank, doing very well now. I've seen my polls actually rank above Meet Kevin, which is quite funny as he has millions of subscribers. We have a much more engaged audience. If you scroll across here and look at community, that is where you find our polls. Scroll down and you'll find SoundHound 4 from the top. Go and vote on SoundHound. Do it right now. 91%. It's moving as we are speaking right now. Look at that. It's just gone to 91%. This is very, very nice. In fact, whoa, look at that. The votes have gone from 58 to 81 in the matter of seconds. Look at that. This is how useful this tool really is. Far more powerful than Reddit and all those other silly places. 58 here, and we've just jumped to 81 in a matter of seconds. So you like it. That's great. You like the stock. You're in love with it. Great. Lovely to see. That's great. That's why we're covering it. We know that people are interested in this stock, and rightly so. So let's carry on and look more at the fundamentals of it. Now then, we are also now in another position to do something pretty good. Let me scroll down. There's nothing I need to worry about down there. Nothing of any interest anyway to investors. If we just look here, just bring this up for a moment. This is a video. I'm making this live in this live show. We want the world to learn about SoundHound. I think this could be an exciting stock like Nvidia. So, are you ready? Live as we go now. Here we go. I'll just mute that down a little bit. There you go. 153 watching. Only 50% of you are signed in on Google, just the way it is. We are close to getting 100 likes. If we get 100 likes, YouTube will suggest this out and SoundHound will be suggested on YouTube. 42. Let me refresh it. Everybody tap the like button, get involved. 72. Very, very close. I'm not going to labor on that. I just want you to do that and get it moving for your benefit. As I say, it doesn't bother me. I only own the S&P, as I've just proved to you. Okay, let's move on. Now we know a little bit about the stock, hoping for a $10 today, hoping for a nice blow off the top earnings. Okay, great stuff. Now let's look at how we've improved analysis. Now, this is Seeking Alpha. Some of these features you can't see. I've got the Pro plan. If you want Seeking Alpha, all of my members, there you go, there's Seeking Alpha, can get a free trial and a discount. You can't get that without my referral. Let's have a little look at how the grades have changed on Seeking Alpha with SoundHound. We've got a hold from Seeking Alpha. Wall Street say from the analysts, I don't rate the analysts on Seeking Alpha at all. They're just anybody who creates a YouTube channel. So I'm an analyst on Seeking Alpha. You shouldn't listen to me. You should do your own research. Don't scrub that one. We don't care what people trying to get famous on Seeking Alpha think about the stock. Not interested. What I am interested, however, is what Wall Street say. They know a damn sight more than these people do. Okay, so strong buy from Wall Street. Quant, which looks at the numbers without the emotion, says hold. So we're looking good. What about the valuation? Well, B plus, up from B. Good. Valuation. So even though the price has moved, you're getting better valuation on the stock right now. The profit is the profit is growing faster than the price. So valuation is increased. Growth has gone from F to B to B. Good. Profitability has dropped slightly. We were expecting that from the last earnings. Hopefully tonight we can see that turn around and go back above D, maybe to C. Then the stock would move. All right. A plus in momentum. Revisions D minus hasn't really changed. Okay. What about the PE? People get locked up with the price, the valuation, the PE valuation. Well, obviously it's negative at the moment right now. We can't. It's negative. So there's no forward guidance. There's only negative. There's only past guidance. So we don't like that. For me, I'm not interested in the past. I'm interested in where a stock's going. But unfortunately, we can't get a PE ratio, a forward PE, because we just aren't making any money at the moment. Maybe tonight we turn positive and things could improve. Now, I'm going to move on from this because there's nothing really exciting, particularly that jumps out to me on Seeking Alpha at the moment. So I'm going to leave that. But what I am going to do now is go over to my next bit of software for you. Let me just bring that back into play. I hope you've all tapped the like and subscribe button. That would be great. Let's get this to 100 so we can get this out for you. All right. Remember, guys, I make 1 cent per person on a live video. This isn't a video I'm doing right now. This is a live show. I make no money doing this. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to provide the best service because I just enjoy doing it. Let's look at these numbers here. Now then, if we look at intrinsic value, now this is my Seeking Alpha. I am friends with the CEO of Seeking Alpha. Sorry, not Seeking Alpha, Alpha Spread. And I can give all of you a discount so good, it makes my membership here for free. It's that good. There's Alpha Spread if you want that. Now, this is the software that I also use myself all the time. Now, it says an overvaluation of 93%. We can't use that. A lot of shorters will use this and think that's the reason to drive a stock down. You all know what I think of shorters. Complete waste of time. They always, sometimes win the battles. They always lose the war. Complete waste of space. Got no time. I've never short a stock in my life. Never have, never will. I'm not interested. I'm interested in building and making things, not smashing them up while sat on my toilet playing on an app. Pointless. It serves no purpose in my mind. Anyway, the overvaluation because of the profit margins, not because of the forward projections of the business. However, this company, as you can see here, very attractive, looking good going forward. What we want to look at is the balance sheet, the numbers, the growth, the revenue. So what we're looking at is the revenue, 55 million, up 9%. What we're looking for is an S curve. We have one. We have one projected. We like that. Operating income down 8%. We're looking to hear an improvement tonight. Net income down, stabilizing and then going up. We want to hear something better tonight. Financing cash flow down 42%. Not good. They've been spending money effectively. Investing cash flow up 17%. This is a positive though. Operating cash flow up 0.9%. Nothing to shout about. Can't get excited about that, but nevertheless, it is the case. What about the balance sheet? It's a small company. 266 million in assets, of which cash is 200 million. Now, I don't like that. I don't like that. Some of you'd go, well, that's great. They've got loads of cash. Rubbish. Not so far. Great innovation, great product, just not great business yet. Great innovation, great product, not great business yet. And let me explain why I say that. And this is very, very important to understand this. Having a load of cash in the bank is nothing. It's like DJT stock, Donald Trump stock. It's worth nothing, doesn't do anything, it serves no purpose. It's a holding company to potentially the promise of buying something in the future. Well, that's not something to invest in. It's something to gamble in. And you can make money from your own money in your own bank. You don't need to buy a business which just holds cash. Right now, this is holding 200 million in cash out of 266 million assets. I want to see all its cash working, making money. And what I mean by that is if you gave me $10 today, There you go, Martyn. There's $10 and I've got no debts. I've got $10. I can't go bankrupt. I've got 100% solvency, 100% profitability. There's my $10. I don't spend any money. I don't waste any money. I just hold $10 and then say to me, go out and build a rocket company. I couldn't do it. It's not a business just to hold a load of cash. Anyone can get money. I can get money. I've got perfect credit score. I could get probably a loan for 5 million, 10 million. But now go out and make a rocket. I can't make a rocket. I'm rubbish at making rockets, right? Bad business. So this is good to see they've got cash, but how does it impact the debt? Well, look at the debt. They've got no debt. They've got no debt. They've got no short-term debt. They've got no long-term debt, just running costs. So at the moment, we're just a holding company. We're kind of got a technology, but we're not doing much with it. They've got some cash, but cash can't fix everything. If I had $1 million tomorrow and I did YouTube ads, it wouldn't benefit my channel. All it would do is put my videos in front of the wrong people, even if I targeted it, and I'd waste $1 million. My channel doesn't need money. It needs me to make videos. So it's great they haven't got debts and all the rest of it, but not great that their cash is just sat there. I want to see it working. Because remember, rates are going down. Holding cash doesn't do anything. Cash has never been, never will be king. Holding cash is rubbish. Every single penny of mine is working for me. That's why 5,000 is now 131,000. Every single penny I have works for me. Doesn't sit around doing sod all in a bank. That's a completely waste of time. Anyway, let's move on. And look at the gross margin. Now, the gross margin is great, 69%, but gross margin is not net margin. Gross margin is what we start with, net margin is what we end with. We're losing money. So we make something, but then we spend money and we end up with nothing. So we start with 69%. This is good for the sector, but we end with nothing. We need to save money, save costs, and we need to put our money to work and earn more money, get more contracts, right? Improve the net margin, FCF margin, negative, ROCE, negative. If you want full definition of all of these, here's my alpha spread. Go and get the software. If you use my referral, you'll get my membership for free. The discount is that good because I know the CEO. So these figures aren't good either, but it will look good when we look at this. Look, the overall profitability is 25. It's no good. It's rubbish. But look, solvency is great. So it's not going to go bust. Wonderful. We've got a business we can invest in, not going bust. However, it's not making us any money right now. It's a product. It's an idea. If you've ever watched Shark Tank, you will know you don't invest in a product. You invest in a business. It's not a great business now, but the product is outstanding. And what it does is great. And I'm excited about it. This could be like NVIDIA. If it starts to make money, proper money, it can explode because what's behind it and the passion behind it and the way people look at this stock, it's great. Worst case scenario, 19% down from this level. Not good. But the 6% upside is on average. Why would you bother? I've made 45% this year on the S&P, trading, doing with margin, buying dips. I've outperformed Warren Buffett twice over. Why would you buy this? Well, you're buying it because of this, the potential upside of 33% if it gets things right. Maybe tonight is that time. Maybe we hit $10 tonight. I've been saying for the longest time, maybe we'll get to $10 and then we take off. There's my analysis. Look, this is really bad. Why is it really bad? Because 6 months ago, I did analysis for Alpha Spread. They put it on as they put on all my reviews. Schwab, everybody's there, look, but Yahoo, CNBC. But I'm right at the top. No one's covering it. No one's talking about it. This is the problem. This is why we want to rank number one in the world and get this stock talked about. This stock needs to get attention. So if you want the CEO on the show, we've done many CEOs on the show and many more to come. I do not invite anyone. I don't cold call anyone. I don't go to anyone and say, hey, be on my show. I don't sell myself. If you want the CEO of your company that you own, you are the boss, go to customer relations, go to investor relations, send them an email, say Martyn Lucas ranks number one for the stock in the world, which I do. You can be on his show. He'll interview you. He's not pumping and dumping the stock. He doesn't own it. He just wants to spread the word about this great company and great product innovation and so on. If you want to that, don't leave it to somebody else. You do it. Email them, call them, get in touch. When you've built a relationship, then you can put them into me and then I'll get them on the show. Simple as that. All right. And I'll promote it and do it properly and the stock will move. There's no two ways about it. We've seen it every time we've had a CEO on the stock moves. Right, so there you go. There is SoundHound. So we've got SoundHound coming up in a minute. This was made during a live video. There's my analysis. What are we going to see tonight? Well, only time will tell. Click above my head for all the links. Down below in the description, I shall post the SoundHound earnings and the SoundHound analysis playlist for all my reviews, all my analysis, all my interviews, and so on and so forth. Over here, I shall put the event itself, and down here, I shall put all of my reviews, all my full reviews. I've done extensive reviews on many, many stocks, nearly 300 stocks now I've analyzed more than most people who work full-time on Seeking Alpha, but there you go. Down here, I'll put that. So until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.